Today is June the 19th, 2021, here on Beacon Hill in Boston. It is referred to as Juneteenth Day, a national holiday to celebrate the freeing of the last slaves down in the South in 1865. And I'm looking at the Robert Gould Shaw Monument, which has just undergone a $3 million restoration in the last couple of years here. It depicts Robert Gould Shaw, who was a Harvard graduate, member of the elite of society here in Massachusetts, who was asked to lead a very specific unit in the war between the states called the Massachusetts 54th Infantry Battalion. What was strange or unusual about that unit was it was a battalion of about 1,100 or however many, comprised solely of freed black slaves, and they left Boston here in May, and they were involved in a battle called the attack on Fort Wagner down in the Carolinas about 5 weeks later, in which Robert Gould Shaw and indeed most of his men were killed in that engagement. Now, this monument was sculpted by a famous sculptor by the name of Augusta Saint-Gaudens, who was born in Dublin of a French father and an Irish mother, and he has many sculptings to his name, perhaps most famous for sculpting what's known as the American $20 gold piece or double eagle gold coin, and that is the Robert Gould Shaw Monument. The movie pertaining to this whole story is a movie called Glory, back in 1989, I believe. Also note those two trees here on either side. Those are actually European elm trees planted by none other than John Hancock, first signer of the Declaration of Independence and the first governor of the state of Massachusetts. They are the oldest European elm trees in the Western Hemisphere, and John Hancock at one time had a mansion over in this general area, which of course is now long gone. And we're facing the Boston Common. Some trucks coming by here. And we are outside the beautiful Massachusetts State House with the beautiful golden dome. And on top is a pine cone, signifying the fact that the state of Maine, that is the emblem of the state of Maine. The state of Maine was actually part of Massachusetts up until the Missouri Compromise broke it off, and it was allowed to form a complete free state of itself to balance the incoming slave state. Alright, thank you for listening on a beautiful day. One last look at Millennium Tower, completed in 2016. $35 million will buy the penthouse apartment on the top of that if you have some spare cash. Thank you for watching.